Keep learning, keep growing, and remember, great leaders are not born perfect. They develop themselves every day. Hello everyone, welcome to day 2 of our leadership class. In our previous class, we did the introduction to leadership and we understand the qualities and everything that leadership stands for. Today we are going to talk about the different type of leadership. Because leadership is not practiced in the same perspective. Leadership is practiced in different ways by different leaders with different teams, different personality, and different situation. Because a leader can practice leadership through different ways, through teamwork, through the situation that he finds himself in, through his personality, and we'll be starting with the very first one, which is laissez-faire. I prepare a certain note concerning it, which is laissez-faire. Laissez-faire leadership. This means going to members a lot of giving freedom to members to choose what it is right for their project and considering the major consequences that will arise if they are unable to fulfill the major purpose of the project. And the definition here that I have for laissez-faire, it means giving team members a lot of freedom to make decisions and manage their work. A lot of decisions and to manage their work, meaning they are allowed to choose what it is right for their project and what is not right for their project. It can work well. This laissez-faire can work well when people are experienced. When you are experienced, you are responsible, you are capable of working independently. That's where laissez-faire leadership comes in. But if you are not responsible, you are not experienced, you are not skillful, meaning giving you a laissez-faire leadership is like throwing water on the stone, because it would not produce any effective result. But without enough guidance, people can lose direction. Because if you are not experienced, you are not responsible, and you are not capable of working independently, giving you a task like this and giving you the full freedom to do it, you'll be unable to fulfill that. Next one, we talk about the transactional leadership. What does transactional leadership stand for? It focuses on a clear rule and expectation, reward that concern the certain project. If you are a leader, you are working on a project, they'll value you based on what you have produced, what the expectation were. If you are unable to accomplish that, that's what makes you a great leader. But if you are unable to accomplish that, they cannot give you a transactional leadership. You always have someone to direct you what to do and what not to do. And this focuses on clear rules, expectation, reward and consequences. People understand what is expected of them and what happens when they fail or they perform well or fail not to meet the expectation of the project. If you are being given a transactional leadership rule, meaning the rule, expectation, reward and consequences are included in it, and if you are unable to accomplish that, that's when you have consequences that will follow you from it. Example can be what? Let me take example as an organization. Let me say an organization reward employees who achieve their target and apply consequences when important rules are not repeatedly taken, or consequences when certain rules have been broken, that's when they apply consequences. Now, first you have to remember, there is no single leadership style that works perfectly to every domain of what you are doing. There are various leadership style that work differently based on the approaches and the situation that you find yourself in. A good leader learns to understand the situation and choose the approach that best serves the team and the goal of that project. For you to be a great leader, you have to be able to choose the situation, the style of the leadership that you can approach with to help solve a certain problem. And the reflect of today is that, which leadership style do I naturally use, and which one do I need to improve? Take a few minutes and reflect on it, and check the one that you need and the one that you don't need.